That's the one I goes to, honey.
Yeah.
All that other shit, they don't do me right out this way. I miss now Memphis. Miss that shit.
Now you jamming over there, man.
I never been played by a hoe. If the bitch is acting stupid, she's gotta go. Some motherfucker miss slap. If
All
she
right,
fucks with me, I'm gonna kick her little monkey ass.
I'm about to make this jump public.
He ain't strong. Girl, you taking shit the wrong way. And
All
I
right,
put
so
that
y'all make
on
sure y'all share everything on y'all's end.
If the bitch don't give up the play, fuck her. Move along to the next trick.
All right, and we are live.
Cool.
All right, y'all make sure y'all share it with y'all people, man. Share a like.
I said my idiot is supposed to take a trap ass home. See, I don't need a fucking dummy. I need a bitch to lick my nuts until my dick is coming.
Hey,
Cube is the truth, man.
Hip hop,
Right.
hip hop.
That
Is
shit
that
so
Cube or Ghetto Boys?
That's cute.
Oh, that's Ghetto Boys.
That's Ghetto. I'm about to
That's
say.
Gangsta Love.
Yeah. I know
That's
what
okay.
Ghetto Boys.
Kind of sound like Cube.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we need some more shirts, Jonathan. I see Lee shirt.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some new ones made, new design and everything.
I forgot to give me some.
Yeah, we working on something.
We working on something, man. Waiting on John Legend over here to get it together. Yeah.
John Legend, they just had a little baby that went on to the upper room. I see.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that also, man.
Why shit? They got some already.
Well, actually, it was a controversy behind that. I'll explain. So, what's up?
Yeah. I like anything, honey.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready to do this thing, man?
I'm a motherfucking heartbreaker.
All right, let's go.
Cause I fuck your best friend.
Would you shut up, man?
Listen, China ate your lunch, Joe.
You're the worst president America has ever had.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on. I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar.
But you
I just
agree.
want to
Hey,
make sure.
Joe, you're the liar.
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
Goddamn foot in your ass.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. AF podcast, what's happening? We are back on the scene, man. So sorry about last week. Your boy partied his ass off for his 40th birthday.
Oh, his birthday.
You know what I'm saying? I turned up to the highest of turnability, if you will. And I partaked in the fine the fine edibles. The greenery, if you will. And so I'm fully recovered now.
Lightweight looking ass.
Exactly. I will never ever do that again.
Out for the count.
But it was a good time. It was a good time to be had, man. So please forgive me for us not being here last week. But we are back, and we will never ever leave you again on a Sunday, man. I promise you. What's going on, y'all? Essential AF Podcast Show. I am your host, Jonathan C. Smith. And we're about to bring you guys another great show, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. Y'all make sure y'all share this. Share it with your mama and them, your grandma, your cousins, your auntie, everybody, man. Let them know it goes down each and every Sunday at this time, man, 6 o'clock on Facebook Live. And also we're streaming live on YouTube as well, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. You know, as always, I always got to shout out my people, man, my folks right here. They hold me down each and every Sunday, man. Every time we do this show, man. My crew, man, my guy, the teacher, Lee Johnson. What's happening, my guy?
Hey, it's good to be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What you got going on this weekend, man? What's happening?
Man, just chilling, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Got the fire pit. Thank you for the weather, for being cold, to rock the fire pit.
Hell yeah, it's cold as hell out there today, man. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, man. But I got my guy Lee, man. He rocking with us, man. The homie, Brandon Steele. What's going on, dude?
What up? What up?
What's happening with you?
Shit.
You on something today, ain't you? Everybody chilling, man. All right.
Killing.
And as always, man, the Millie Jackson of Facebook hunching up and down your timeline each and every day.
Oh, yeah, I'm a hunch, man.
This young lady right here, she's doing her thing in 2020. Y'all know the book by now, man. Memoirs of a Fatty, that is selling out all across the country. She's shipping books every week, man.
Man, 2 days a week.
I'm telling you, man. My home, man, she's back. Stacy, Camille, Twa, what's going on?
What's up, now?
What's happening with you?
Nothing, trying to, nothing. Hey, Valencia. Look at this nigga. That's my little partner right there. No, ain't nothing around here.
Yeah.
Around here chilling.
Already, man.
I ain't seen you niggas in 2 weeks.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man.
It's been so long since I've seen you niggas.
She out there living the life.
I'm telling you, man.
Man, Fat Dick Bay and shit out there having adventures.
Out there doing it big, man. I ain't mad.
Vegas.
I ain't mad.
LA. Back
I'm
to
telling you, man.
I'm gonna tell you something. I was so high in LA. When I saw my niece, her dude, I had never met him. The first thing he said, we wasn't, hey, how you doing? He said, fuck. What the fuck y'all been doing? What y'all been getting on? Cause y'all high as fuck. I must have been leaning. I don't even hardly remember shit. Not in LA.
It's good and legal out there.
I'm telling you, man. And you didn't bring a brother back a t-shirt or nothing, huh?
I'm going back to LA in November. Okay. I bring you in something. A lollipop or something.
but hey, man, it's so great to have the whole gang here, man. We about to rock this for the next hour, man. We're going to talk about everything that has gone on this past week. We'll give you guys a recap on all the major stories, man, all the big news from the week that has passed, man. Of course, we got to talk about Trump, Biden, that whole debate debacle.
Boo, both of them.
Yeah. We got to give you our thoughts on that, man. So we're gonna wrap on that. Also, does Trump really have the Rona? Does he really have it?
Let me get my tarot cards while I'm down. Get my cards, shake them up.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it, man. Does Trump really have corona, man? There's a lot of suspicion out there, and something's up, man. So I can feel it in the air. Something ain't right about him just all of a sudden having corona now, man. So we're gonna get into that as well. Man, we gotta talk about LeBron, man. The Lakers, man, are about to embark on another championship, man. This will be the Lakers' 17th championship trophy overall in their franchise history. This will be LeBron's 4th, but I don't think it should count. I don't think that LeBron's 4th ring should count being down there in the bubble, man. So we're gonna get into that also. My main man, Mike Poindexter, one of the biggest Laker fans I know, even though I think he's a bandwagon fan, but he's a big LeBron fan, big Laker fan. So we're going to talk to Mike, Coach Mike, man. He's a college basketball coach down there in Texarkana, man. So he's going to jump on with us at 6:30 and share his thoughts on LeBron and the Lakers and everything, man. Question of the show, guys. Shout out my girl Tamika out there in California, man. She gave me this idea to put out there as far as the strip clubs, right? Now, y'all know your boy back in the day. I was a big proponent, big fan of going to strip clubs, right? But as you get older or whatever, man, let's say if you're in a relationship with somebody, and is it cool to bring your girlfriend, your significant other to the strip club? And also vice versa, if your girl likes going to male strip clubs, right? The black expos, if you will. All right, and you know, like, is it kind of suspect? Is it suspect if you go with your girl to a black male expo? So we gonna talk about that, man. That's the question of the show that we gonna put out there as well, man. I'm gonna get everybody's thoughts and comments on that. Also, we're gonna continue on with the top five conversation we had. Top 5 female MCs of all time. We put the question out there on Facebook earlier this week, and got a lot of feedback, a lot of comments in regards to that. So we're gonna definitely harp on that some more, man. And I know you guys got some good female MCs on y'all's list, man. So we're gonna talk about that, man, throughout the show as well, man. Also, unpopular opinion coming up at the end, man. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. Shout out everybody in the comments. What's going on, Sean? Man, I know Sean, he probably saying something crazy right now. What's Sean talking about?
You know it.
Yeah. He said, why didn't they get a t-shirt when they're player of the week? Hey, we working on that. Working on that, man.
We all make one that ugly.
Yeah. We working on that, man. From now on, anybody that's player of the week, essential AF member of the week, man, they gonna get something, man. You gonna get a t-shirt, a hat, keychain.
Yeah, nigga needs something.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get something, man, for real. A stick of butter. You know, everybody need butter.
He ain't gonna get them nudes. Stop asking. He ain't gonna He gonna get the Stacy nudes.
He said, "Who gets a damn about female MCs?" So disrespectful. So disrespectful, man.
He needs to come on the show. Why he ain't on the show yet?
Hey, he been asking now.
Sean,
he ain't been asking.
Hey, Sean, dude, jump on with us, man. It's always the way you join us is in the comments. As always, man, I can post it. Here you go, right here. Bam. That's how you jump on with us, man. That's all you gotta do.
Come on in.
That's all you gotta do, man. For real. Just shoot me your email, man. I can send you the invite, and you can jump on with us, man. For real. We gotta get Sean on the show one day, man. That man's a fool.
And open your eyes too when you get on here too.
Man, y'all stupid, man. But let's talk about it, man. Over 71 million people tuned in to watch the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And we all knew that it was going to be a shit show before it started. We just didn't know how much of a shit show it was going to be. That was horrible. It was like watching a car wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just driving by and you just watching a absolute car wreck, train wreck, whatever adjective you want to throw in there, man. As far as there was no debate. There was just Trump being the biggest fucking child in the world and cutting Joe off every time Joe was trying to say something. And I feel like that was Trump's strategy to begin with. But I mean, it was an absolute joke. We got nothing from the debate. And, as far as both parties go at this point, everybody's looking stupid right now, in my opinion, man. But Lee, what was your thoughts on the debate and everything, man, and just how much of a train wreck it was?
I mean, a lot of the polls are saying that Biden won and all of that stuff, but in my opinion, nobody won. That's really what I saw from it. It was a lot of what you just said, Trump interrupting. It was pretty much the same thing from when Trump was debating Hillary. And but this time it was just a lot more ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I mean, if hopefully I don't want no president to die, so hopefully he recovers, but does he really know what a debate, like the definition of a debate is? You know what I mean? One of my favorite classes was argumentation and debate when I was at University of Memphis, years ago. And it's not about interrupting people. It's making your point and then someone countering. And he did none of that.
Right.
It's the same thing with and what's it? Chris Sadler just said it, the whole stand back and stand by thing with the Proud Boys. I mean, he really, as he often does, embarrassed himself at that. But like I said before, nobody really won that debate. It was just a hot mess. And, Chris Wallace, who is on Fox News, he deserves some shade too, because he had zero control over that debate. And unlike the Hillary and Trump debates, someone had control. All of those moderators had control. Chris Wallace didn't do shit to control that debate. So he deserves just as much of the blame as Trump and to some case Biden.
Okay, before I throw it to Brandon, let me follow up on that, Lee. As far as with Chris, what really could he do though? You know what I'm saying? You can't tell Trump, hey, if you don't shut up, you can't be on the podium anymore. Like, what was he really supposed to be able to do in that situation?
He's the moderator. If anything, a lot of people were saying on social media that the next debate should be on Zoom so they can mute the mic. He could, like many interviewers in all forms of media, they can shut people's mics off. He should have been able to shut his mic off to let Biden answer the questions. He, as the moderator, should have had that power. And I think he had that power and he just didn't do it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's tough, man. And maybe like going forward, if they do have another debate, there will be an option there to mute the mic involved, Brandon. But man, I know you probably did you tune in and watch it, Brandon, on Tuesday night?
I watched some of it, but really, yeah. I don't care for neither candidate myself, so I really don't care who won the debate. I think they're both idiots, and I think both of them are clowns, in my opinion. I don't care, if either of them win. It really doesn't matter to me. My opinion about Biden is just the same as Trump. And it's so funny that on social media people are now asking, is Kanye still on the list? Because people are really seeing that these two guys are really incompetent. And we already know Trump is, but they both are incompetent of running the United States of America.
Right.
So either way it goes, if somebody does, so somebody does have to win the debate, but overall, whoever wins the presidency, we all lose still at the end. So it really doesn't even matter. So, with the next one, I probably won't tune in with the next one, only if I'm just using it as entertainment purposes, and that's it.
No doubt.
But I didn't get nothing out of it. I got two kids. I got two kids at home. They more my concern. So
I feel you. Stacey, like I said, I know you don't give a damn about about the election, the debates or anything, man. But it was a spectacle nonetheless, And just your thoughts in general on did you even watch any of it all?
Yeah, I watched probably about an hour of it. The reason why I watched is because I don't vote. I don't believe in it. People say our ancestors fought and died for that. They fought and died for a lot of shit that I might not be with. They didn't fight and die for no motherfucking electoral college. They didn't fight for that shit because that's who's gonna make a decision whenever you get through with it. Mm-hmm. So my opinion is different, and people like, no, they fought and died. Man, they fought and died for every motherfucking thing that we got almost. I give no shit about an unfair voting practice because it's too many steps. If you vote 10 and you vote 9, the nigga who got 10 won, the end. So that's first. So the reason why I watched it was because I'm trying to get on board and trying to, get like y'all so you niggas don't be mad at me for not voting. I really don't give a fuck. But I'm trying to, because Trump ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? And Biden ain't shit, but I ain't gonna lie though. And then nobody give me no check but Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter. But that nigga gave me a check. I sure appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I would like another one. But it's not enough to make me be like, let me go vote for Trump. Man, fuck that.
Right.
Fuck that. Neither one of them. Is when they say you have to choose. No, the fuck you don't.
Right.
You don't have to. Who told you that? You ain't got to choose shit. They both want time out none. Somebody didn't coach Biden. Biden should have been answering the questions. He couldn't tune Trump out. He was trying to answer the questions and answer Trump at the same time. Stay on task, my nigga. Even Trump stayed on task. His task was to get you off of yours. He did that. Right. He didn't make a point. He didn't give us anything that he was going to do. But his thing was to get that nigga off his square, and he did. Y'all want a president like that? No, I want them like Trump, but at least I know for a fucking fact this nigga is, yeah, he a racist, but that nigga don't like nobody. He don't like no fucking body. I think Biden be, you know, but Democrats do that. They kiss ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Republicans let your ass know, yeah, you a nigga. I'm God. You gonna worship me, and that's it. That's just how it is.
Right.
So I just think that it's creating the devil for the witch. It's the same motherfucking thing. We know that nigga. This man, he's stuttering the whole motherfucking way. I'm like, y'all want me to vote for this man? I ain't voting for one of them niggas. They suck. So anyway.
That's the problem, and that's the problem with the Democratic Party is they don't like to do the little dirty tactics that the Republicans like to do. They try to be respectable and all that stuff. And I agree with Stacey. Trump, if there's any highlight of that debate for Trump, is that he did what he was supposed to do. He started living rent-free in Biden's head.
He did that shit. I mean, it's like he studied him. He know Biden a little throwed off and shit, and he got Alzheimer's or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So he played into that shit. He know he can't stay on task. Somebody on Biden's team been tell him, I don't care if that nigga talk about your mammy. You answer the question. I wish I was that nigga's partner. I would, hey, don't listen to that motherfucker. Shit, you better
I'm sure that Biden was prepped, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, hey, this is what Trump is going to do, his tactics to try to throw you off.
Not well.
I mean, okay, but you can prep somebody, you know, all day long, but if they don't have the mental capability, you know what I'm saying?
Then he don't need to be president then.
Exactly, then he retarded.
And that actually brings up another question, guys. You know, if by chance, you know, Biden happens to win, is he mentally, you know, capable?
No, man, one of them niggas, both of them slow as fuck.
President, man. Yeah.
That's why that is why the only one which just doesn't make sense to me, the vice presidential debate, which is this Wednesday with Kamala and Pence, that is going to be huge because I think unofficially we all know that maybe, let's say Biden wins a year and a half in, Biden might drop out. If his running mate ain't strong, then 3 steps backwards. So I think this vice presidential debate, that's the real debate.
Yeah, it is, but they make the real presidents. Is that orange head motherfucker and that slow ass Joe nigga, man. Them ain't nail one of them straight. And then two, I'm gonna tell you, Trump an idiot, but that nigga is an evil genius. All this coronavirus shit, all this shit right there. That ain't nothing but a trick. He don't want to. It's because he got them taxes. They finna try to, like Brandon had made a post and he was saying about how they may force, you know, make us start taking vaccines and a cure. That nigga with the shit records. Now y'all know he flogging, but don't think he as dumb as he come off. That motherfucker's a businessman and he about making money. He's not a politician, so he don't know how to talk like that. But Joe is a politician, and that nigga should have really, man, run your mouth, my nigga. Shit.
Yeah. And speaking of that, Stacey, you know, you said that Trump is a businessman. What he's going to do is he's going to take whatever vaccine that we decide to use. This nigga's going, I'm talking about fund the fuck out of that and buy tons and tons and tons of stock in that particular vaccine they're going to try to force us to take. Just watch and see what I tell you. It's always some mastermind shit around it, because when I said in earlier shows that the coronavirus, yeah, it's unfortunate it happened, but how come we are so slow about finding, you know, getting it resolved like other countries? Other countries, they ain't even talking about the shit no more. But we constantly making it revolve. Right, we constantly rolling this shit around. We're supposed to be the best country in the world or whatever. We're rolling this shit around because it's something behind the scenes, and then most of the time it's money. Just want to see what I tell you.
Like I said, you know, speaking of as far as the vaccine and you know, money that's involved with that, right after the debates, I believe, was it Thursday, when the news broke that 45 has tested positive for the coronavirus, and just out the blue, and he tweeted it out, I think like midnight, maybe early Thursday morning, when he tweeted out that him and Melania had tested positive for corona, you know what I'm saying? And that just sent the world into a frenzy, man. And like I said, at first, when you first heard it, like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like he really got that. But then when you sit back and think about it, like, something ain't right about this. All right. After the way the debate went down and the way his public perception was after that, and as far as the vaccine coming out in the near future, it just seemed like it's just opportune time for him to pull some tricks out, out the bag, and run with a story as far as him having corona, and he's going to take a vaccine. He's going to be, 100% better, by the time election rolls around. And Lee, as far as the whole thing is concerned, to me, it don't smell right, man. Just the timing of it all. What's your thoughts on Trump having supposedly being positive for corona?
To be honest, I'm surprised it took this long for him to get it. I think it is true. I think he does have the Rona, but I'm not really thinking about it in terms of him having it. Like I said earlier, hope he recovers. I don't want no president to die. As much as I don't like him, I don't wish death upon him. But I'm thinking about it in sense of these GOP senators that are getting it, because as they got the majority and they're trying to pass this conservative justice through. So if they have coronavirus and if it's a severe case, then this is a very opportune time for the Democrats to pull whatever tricks they got to slow down the Supreme Court nomination. If they don't do that, then I'm still going to vote and all that stuff, but they need to focus on that. They need to hope and pray that these people recover from coronavirus, but that they're still incapacitated enough that they can't push Barrett through to the Supreme Court. That's how I saw it. But I'm not surprised that he the outbreak monkey right now, because all of these folks is getting it, and he's the outbreak monkey pretty much. So speedy recovery, but this is a prime opportunity for the Democrats to pounce.
No doubt. Brandon, but what's your thoughts on it, man? You think Trump really got the rondo?
He may or may not, but just all part of the dirty game of politics. So,
yeah,
I know a lot of people had it too, but him, maybe not, and you just never know. So that's my point.
Man, you can't believe that honky hog head cheese ass motherfucker. Shit, I don't believe nothing that nigga say, man. Nothing. I don't think I believe them $1,200 that he sent to me. I don't believe nothing else. Nah, I don't believe in nothing else.
See, all you care about is that stimulus check. Yeah.
Hey, look though, that nigga got a cold platinum plan and he lying about he gonna give the black people. That motherfucker is beautiful. I said, "Ooh, this a lying motherfucker right here." I sure wish Biden had something that at least sounds similar.
You know what?
He got something.
He didn't mention that in the debate. That Trump didn't mention the whole plan.
He couldn't, man. He didn't go to mention nothing like that. He went to play with that man balls. He went to tickle the nigga. He went to fuck with him. He didn't go to debate. He went to play. He didn't go talk about nothing real. He knew how to stir that mind up and make him look like shit to people like me.
Yeah,
really.
And I'll say this though. I mean, I don't think he has coronavirus now. And he'll get better. We're more educated on how to deal with coronavirus now than we were in March. So, if he had gotten it in March, I think that would have helped him. He probably would have died, but it would have helped him because he would have been like, I rose like a phoenix and all that shit. But he has it now, and it's just like, he'll be all right. But him having it now is just whatever.
Right. I feel you, man. Like I said, some of this don't sound right, man, to me, with everything going on, man. And reports are that, if I'm not mistaken, from what I saw a moment ago, he's out of the hospital now, if I'm not mistaken. Have y'all seen that also?
He's supposed to come out of the hospital tomorrow. But a lot of experts are saying that he should not come out of the hospital tomorrow. Yeah. But that's another thing about him too. He does not want to, and I think that's part of his little failure of a book that he wrote. He doesn't want to seem weak. He does not want to seem weak. So it's 14 days that you're supposed to be in quarantine. If you have it, he's getting out in less than 5 or 5 days or whatever. And it's ridiculous. But again, he doesn't want to seem weak and he wants to show strength. And it might fuck him over.
No doubt. Hey, look, it's Essential AF Podcast Show. We keep it real around here. I gotta grab my charger real quick on my phone. So not talking much to sell.
That nigga said.
Tell us about your name.
I'm prepared at mouth to eat these Pringles.
It's gonna take me 2 seconds. Y'all talking much to say. I'll be right back. Take me 2 seconds.
This man said, talk about the book. It ain't shit to talk about that motherfucker, but I'm making the second one.
Talk about the second one.
Man, y'all want to hear about that motherfucking book all the time.
Hey, that book is ridiculously amazing. So I'm good with that.
Did you read some of it?
I did. Look, I keep telling you, one of the great things about that book, and we've talked about this before, because people are asking me to do one about when I was bartending.
You should, Lee.
And we're going to have conversations off the air about this because how many pages is your book?
Just 100. I want to keep it where men could enjoy it because men ain't trying to read. I was trying to give me some. Men don't be liking to read nothing no long time. Like men, like they'll read a little bit, but that shit, if it's gonna be a whole lot of, if it's too wordy and too flowery, men not gonna like it. So I want to make sure that men like it, women like it. I knew women gonna like it, but men don't hardly like a lot of shit. I've had a lot of men to, you know what I'm saying, like it and enjoy that thing.
We gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some confessions of a Memphis bartender or some shit.
Yeah, you should because I just kept mine. I kept mine just like I talk. I ain't putting no whole bunch of. And he pulled out his big long, what is it? Member and shit like that. His big long member. Nah, but he pulled that big black long dick out and slapped it across my face and all that shit there. That was in that book, baby. I'm saying. Blah.
Hey man, y'all make sure y'all go like and share on our Facebook page, Essential AF Podcast Show. Also, guys, we about to really relaunch our YouTube page as well, man. We're streaming live on YouTube right now. Hashtag Essential AF Podcast. You guys can go subscribe right now. Essential AF Podcast on YouTube, man. We're gonna have a lot more content coming your way, man. Also, website and all that coming. And guys, also we got a actual paying sponsor now. We got a paid sponsor now, man. Shout out to our girl Chiquita, Candy Sparkles Craft World, man. Official sponsors of the Essential AF Podcast Show. We getting checks now, guys.
Man, yeah.
That's how popular our show is. We've been doing it for about 5-6 months now. You know what I'm saying? People are paying us to advertise on the Essential AF Podcast Show now, man.
I can talk about Candy Sparkles, baby. I got about 15,000 shirts. Everybody who got a Memoirs of a Fetish shirt, not everybody, but the ones who got them after, if they're not black, pretty much they got them from Chiquita. The other ones came from Kiki's mom. She made those for me, but Chiquita, man, that man, that cold. I got some
real deal.
Man, that's a shirt, hat, pants, and she can do anything. Nigga make cupcakes.
I'm telling you.
She had a cupcake shop at first.
I'm telling you, man. We just signed the paperwork today, right before the show. So she's joining us, man. She's gonna be the official title sponsor of the Essential AF Podcast Show, man. So we're gonna be blasting, the shop and everything that she does and everything she got going on, man. We're gonna be blasting on the show, on our Facebook page, everywhere, man, because that's our people right there. She was supporting us, so we're gonna support her as well, man. So stay tuned, man. My guy Brandon, he's gonna put some stuff together for her, as far as the flyers and graphics, the whole nine, man. So we coming up, man. So you too can be a sponsor here at the Essential AF Podcast Show, man. Just holler at me, get in contact with me, man, and put my information on there. And you guys holler at us, man. We doing some big things, man. We about to go into 2021 on the good foot. You hear me? We about to go in 2021 on the good foot. I'm telling you, man.
2021 shit.
Because 2020 gave us the gout, goddamn it.
I'm telling you, man.
I got diabetes because of 2020.
Mr. Real got polio. Hell.
I ain't gonna lie. I hurt for everybody else, but 2020 was great to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, you like I said, you probably had the best 2020 of anybody, man.
It was good to me, honey. That's because I'm a house kid. I don't like doing shit outside. All my hustle came from the inside of the house.
Well, I said that because I had a lot of people that died. So I've been to about 6 funerals this year. And before that, I hadn't been to not one in a while. So it's definitely been an impact.
Yeah, it's been like I said, it's been a tough year, man.
It's been shitty for most people, though.
You know what I'm saying? It really has, man. It's affected everybody in one form or another, man. But hey, we still here. You know, we're still standing. We're still strong. Shout out to Antoine.
The Proud Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That man said we the Proud Boy.
If Trump wins, we're gonna be ready. If Biden wins, we're gonna be ready.
Hey,
shout out to Sheila. She said none of this shit in 2020 was on my vision board.
Oh, you know what though? Everything I put on my vision board happened for me this year. Because last year my vision board had sex toys, Jack Purdy coupons. It was an old picture of Martin Luther King on there, some furniture and shit. Y'all, my old vision board was so ridiculous. I said, you know, let me make another one.
Yeah.
Jack Purdy coupon.
Hold on, I was gonna say not Jack Purdy's, but the Martin Luther King picture. Was it the old MLK picture that used to be on the church fan?
Nah, it was a new artist had drew that motherfucker. So and her name was Stacy something. So I was trying to find something that had my name on it. So I just cut out Martin Luther King and the name Stacy and put it on there. I was real ignorant.
Right.
I ain't never seen Jed Lucas. What you talking about?
Now, shout out to the homie Jed, man. You know, he's also involved in media as well. Yeah. Yeah, man.
I ain't never seen him shit.
All right. You're on the list now, Jed. You're on the list now. You better be. Well, nah. You better.
Nah, he's on the list. No. I'm not the aggressor. I just ain't never seen him. He was looking good in that picture. Shit.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie Jed Lucas, man. I might have to get him on the show one day. Real smart brother, man.
Let me go. Let me see. Let me see how he look. Jed Lucas. Let me look at you.
Look at Stacy lurking.
Sure will. Jed, I'm finna find you.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, let's keep it moving, man. Essential AF podcast show. We got about 23 more minutes here in the show, and we getting off this. We getting off the show at 7:00, y'all. Ain't gonna be no overtime. I'm not paying overtime.
Yeah, as soon as 7:00 come, I'm gonna like it.
I mean, what the north side? How come I don't know you? You old, you young? I should know you.
We gonna get him on the show for you, Stacey.
He look like he's smart as hell.
Yeah, real smart dude, man.
Yeah, I don't know him though.
Yeah, man, definitely. But hey, we got like I said about 20 more minutes in the show, and got a couple more things I want to touch on, man. We still got to talk about LeBron and them. Got to talk about top 5 female MCs. But real quick, I want to throw a question out there. I've been meaning to talk about for a while now, and the inspiration came from Tamika. Shout out to Tamika Frost out there in Cali, man. As far as the question itself in regards to strip club. All right. You know how I feel about strip club, Stacey, back in the day, man. You know, I used to live in that joint. But like when you're in a relationship, how does that work? Like if you want to go to the club and you know you want your girl to go with you, right? You know what I'm saying? You want to take a significant other to the club with you. Like, is that cool? And also, you know, vice versa. Let's say, you know, if your girl, like, okay, I bet if I go to strip club, female strip club with you, you gotta go to the Black Expo with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, now nigga like me, brother like me, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But I heard that I may have some people that have some firsthand knowledge about this question, Lee.
Hey, look, you know, going to the strip club with your significant other can be fun. It's something that you got to talk about, and you get it down there, and you just have a good time. But the male strip club, the male review, man, those are boring as hell. The times that I've bartended a couple of them, and it is just like there'll be some women there, and they just look bored. The ones that I've bartended, I can't say all of them are bad. Some of them I'm sure are great, but the conversations that I've had with women that have gone to them are just like, man, they just boring. They just walk around in their little G-strings, dick flanging all over their face, and it's just not fun. And
no, not for you.
And the times that I've gone is just like, I've seen people in the crowd and they're just like, yeah, we give them a couple of dollars. But going to the strip club though with your significant other has always been good, because you're like looking, you're like, you good, okay. She putting your titties in your face. So is that all right? Is it? Yeah, you like that? Okay, it's good. All right, here we go. But the male review,
Hey, Brandon, B, what's your thoughts on as far as taking your girl to the strip club with you, and vice versa? If she say, "Hey, all right, if I go with you, you gotta go with me to the Black Male Expo to see Chocolate Thunder and shit."
But see, let me tell you something. The thing about it, you're not gonna get me to say, okay, because I went to the strip club with you, you got to go with me, because women like seeing ass and titties more than men, whether you want to agree to it or not. So they want to go. But my thing is, just because we go to a female strip club doesn't mean that I have to go to a male strip club. That's just not my thing. I'm not really interested in seeing it. I don't even like seeing it at Clicks. We see that shit at Clicks. We saw that shit at Clicks every Saturday. Niggas taking their shirt off and shit, grinding and all that shit on the floor and shit, humping and shit. So I mean, the whole thing with going to the strip club with your girl or whatever, to a female strip club, I think it's okay, and I think any woman would be okay with it, But as far as flipping and on the other end, I don't think I can really be down with that.
Stacy, what say you?
I'm a little jealous. Actually, I know it don't seem like I'm jealous as a motherfucker. So I'm open to it. I'm cool with looking and shit. And I don't like male strippers either though. I really don't. I ain't really trying to go see none. I got one though, Lord.
Here we go. She back, baby. She back.
He gonna be in the second book.
Yeah, that motherfucker dick is ridiculous. You hear me? Oh my God. Look, if you ever want to know, I'm sure probably a lot of folks are probably, I'm telling a lot, but a few of y'all not, probably fuck some strippers and shit. I don't know if them strippers be clapping on y'all dicks and shit. But my stripper was freaking dancing, and then my pussy so hard, shit, I was dancing with the nigga. You hear me? I'm looking shit, nigga. That nigga climb up on the back of my. Anyway, I don't really care for male strippers to go, but yeah, I guess I would. I would maybe, but I can't stay too long, because if you put that second tit on that nigga, the show is over, hon. Come on, it's time to roll. Hon. My neck got hot when I was in Vegas with that man, and he ain't even my man for real. You heard me?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. It was a girl. Hon. So maybe kind of, sort of.
All right. So to further elaborate on my stance on it, back in the day, like I used to love, if my girl went to the club with me or whatever, because like that was just something that it was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't so much about her feelings towards women or whatever. The fact that we was having a good time together, even though she liked the same thing I like. But so right, But as you get older, things change, and my thing was I always wanted somebody to go to the club with me. I never wanted to go by myself. You know why? Because I never wanted to be looked at like old boy from the Players Club. Myron. Yeah, I never wanted to be Myron.
Strip club.
A lot of money on the diamond.
Players Club. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be that guy. So I always, get a group of folks to go with me, or be me and my girl. You know what I'm saying? But now, brother, in turn 40, hey man, I'm telling you, hey, if my girl can do some of those same tricks, at the crib, then that's where I'm gonna be. I'm straight.
Will you go to the male strip club or not?
All right, okay. All right, I was getting to that point. Thank you. So, but the thing about the male strip clubs or whatever, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Stacey, as far as they don't really have like a male strip club per se. Right. They're like black expos, right? Like a traveling circus, if you will, right? So right. So and there's actual sexual acts that take place, right? At these male expos, right?
Oh, they ain't fucked me when I went. They owe me some dick, don't
like, I mean, I see, you know, videos, you know what I'm saying, where it actually, you know, it goes down.
Need the VIP ticket for that, Stacey.
Damn.
Got to pay extra money.
Yeah. Go ahead. And see, now, unless, you know, in the female strip club, gentleman's club, unless you know, back in, you know, the pure passion, back in, you know, the early 2000s in Memphis or something, you know, back in the VIP area, like, that's the only place the sexual act is gonna go down. So I think the male strippers are just nasty to begin with, man. Like,
no,
why y'all going to see a nasty, oiled up, greasy ass male stripper, man?
No, they nasty all around. It's not just the males. It's nasty all around. Don't just push the nasty on the dude. Yeah,
the ladies greasy all up too.
But look though, look.
Dropping that period funk on y'all.
Look, Lexus is trying to pay for her tuition. Okay, and she's trying to pay her baby's daycare. All right, and I was helping to support that. Okay, that's all I was doing.
Okay, so what about Monique that just had a baby and still trying to get back up there the next day?
Well, all the ones I used to tip, they were in school. Okay, so I don't know about that.
You think niggas ain't got to pay child support?
That's what they told you.
Chocolate Thunder's trying to get through community college too, man.
That shit gross, man. That's gross.
Now some of the outfits I don't like, but otherwise, I mean, you know, I ain't trying to go see now one of them.
Would you ever be a stripper, Lee?
Would I ever? Man, no.
I bet Lee freaking the motherfucker. I said it all the time, Lee.
I ain't stripper freaky.
I don't care. No, they don't make you no freak. I say I bet you freaking them up. You know what a freak is. You
freak. I know. Yeah. I am without a doubt a freak.
I know it. And you ain't got to tell me. I can smell the freak nigga I am.
I can't stand y'all, man.
That's all right.
But y'all just wanted to touch on that, man, and get some thoughts on that. Everybody's commenting.
So you said no. You said yes or no, Jonathan, to the male strippers. You going?
Hell no. Yeah, definitely not. No, like if that's the conditions, you know what I'm saying, for my girl to go to the club with me, fuck no. I ain't doing that.
No thanks.
I'm straight. No, buddy.
But
you know
but the good thing is,
have you ever JC or Brandon, have you ever had the food at the strip club? Have you ever eaten at the strip club?
Now listen, I always thought that was the nastiest shit in the world. I've never had food at the strip club. The only time I had food at the strip club is if I bought something in. You know, like if I had a birthday party or something back in the day. And I had something, bought in from another place. But as far as ordering for like the strip club kitchen, hell nah. However,
no ass and titties on it.
However, I heard Magic City's chicken wings are delicious. All right. That's what I've heard. So I may have, if I ever go to Atlanta and go to Magic City, I may have try it. I may try it out,
Okay, what's the issue with that? When people say they don't eat at the strip club because it ain't like they over there farting and shit on your food and shit.
Right.
I don't understand it either.
It ain't like they dropping like it's hot on the chicken wing or something. They just on the chicken, put the extra.
Because that's not your purpose. You're not coming to the strip club for the damn buffet.
Nigga, you get hungry sometimes.
Depending on how long you been there, you know what I'm saying? I heard the chicken wing fine. I haven't had it, but I heard the chicken wing be fine.
You get titty slapped in your face, it's get hungry. Like
your fingers will be all greasy. You can't be slapping no ass. Your fingers all greasy.
Yes, you can. They don't number them dollars. They don't care.
Naps.
Yeah, man. Nah, I ain't eating in no strip club unless it's Magic City. And also, ain't nowhere in here I would ever go to a male expo review with my girl, man. It's not happening. It's not happening.
A male expo review.
For real. Yeah, man. We're going to see Chocolate Thunder and Horseman and all that shit. Man, ain't nobody trying to go see Horseman.
Somebody said Horseman.
Yeah.
them niggas dick be like some of yours, Jonathan. You know, that time I had saw you at work and I said, I bet you got a big dick because your shoe long. Child, them niggas dick be buying about 7 of yours.
I hate you, Stacey. But shout out to my man Chris, man. He said that he had Pizza Hut delivered to the King of Clubs.
They probably because they about one cooking in there.
Hey,
man, for real, man. That man had delivery.
I'm surprised you have to pay a double admission for that, Chris.
I'm telling you.
You probably dropped at least 300.
I'm telling you, man. And then the strip club scene here is so whack now anyway. You know, that's another reason why, you know, I wouldn't even fool with it now. You know, it ain't like it was back in the day.
Only fans taking over now.
I'm telling you. Yeah, and then, you know, the rules changed years ago where the girls couldn't get naked anymore. And, you know, it changed the whole game right there, man. You know,
I got a real quick funny strip club story.
Go ahead.
Quick. This is the only time that happened when I went to the strip club. I was at a strip club about 10, 13 years ago. The place is closed down. It's on the way to Tunica. And I was getting a lap dance, right? So I'm getting the lap dance. I'm enjoying the lap dance and everything. And then the dancer gets up and leaves. And I was like, yeah, that was good. You know, that was a good lap dance. I was wearing some khakis. And then I looked down at my khakis and there was a little spot. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Man, that dancer was on her period while grinding up on my shit.
I showed just said they around here fanning period blue around y'all, but this is what you want to go see.
It was so funny. I was there with my folks. We was laughing like crazy, and I pointed out to the dancer. I got my money back from the dance because she was so embarrassed. That was probably the last time I went to a strip club.
I would have said, Lee, are you hurt? Are you hurt, Lee? Nigga been shot in the dick.
I was like,
Hey, man. That's nasty. That's nasty as hell, man. I ain't got no stories like that, man, but
it was so crazy. Like I laughed at it at the time and I can laugh at it now. It was so funny to me because it was just one of those things that just happened. And like I said, I got my money back from the dance, but it was so crazy. But yeah, that was the last time I went to the strip.
So you got your money back?
I got my money back. Yeah, I got my money back.
Up?
Really? Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like you got a credit. Because you had a bad customer service, we're gonna refund you your money.
It's good, man. Hey, man, we gotta move on, man. We gotta move on, definitely, man. But yeah, I just want to put that out there, man. Some thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying? But moving on. Yo, let's talk. We got a few minutes here, about 7 minutes left in the show. Let's see, we got top five MCs, female MCs of all time. We put it out there earlier this week. You know, who are some of y'all's top 5 favorite female MCs of all times? And everybody's list was pretty much the same, you know, as far as some of the names. But Lee, I know you had some different names than yours, though, right?
Yeah, I had the one that I really want to kind of focus on was Jean Grey. Jean Grey.
You had Jean Grey on there?
I had Jean Grey on there. She is amazing. I have a couple of her CDs somewhere around here. And I first heard about her because, you know, I'm a big geek. I'm a comic book geek, and she named after the X-Men character. But then I heard her flow, and I was like, damn, she's amazing. Yeah. So Jean Grey is probably out of my top 5. I love Queen Latifah. I love Rah Digga, and some of the other ones on there. But Jean Grey, if I were to rank them, I probably would have Jean Grey at 1 or 2 because she's just incredible.
She is.
Right. Absolutely, man. Okay, yeah, I know a little bit about Jean Grey, and I heard some different names out there on some of the lists. I think mine, I had, of course, you know, Lauryn Hill. This is Fuji's Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, though, as my my number 1.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely, man. MC Light, man.
That's on everybody's list.
That's everybody. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be top 3 on everybody's list, man. Yeah. Definitely. Man, yo, Kim was nice. Lil' Kim was nice, man. Back in her, you know, early days, man. Junior Mafia, that first Lil' Kim hardcore album, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Foxy was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like after she had little medical issues with her ear and all that, now it's where she don't sound the same. But yeah, Foxy was ill, man. Y'all was rocking with Foxy like that.
Yeah, she was straight. Yeah, I like Foxy Brown.
She was okay. She's
okay.
Yeah, she was straight.
Man, check those bars out from like when she was like 15, 16 years old, bro.
Yeah, she was straight. I like Foxy Brown.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But Megan's on her way. Megan needs a little bit more catalog first, a little bit more tenure, but Meg is on her way, man, to top 5 stats when it's all said and done.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's out of a lot of the sorry, Brandon. Out of a lot of the new female MCs that are out, I think Megan is definitely, like you said, on her way up. Like right. I like her.
No doubt. Man, y'all know who I thought was whack though? And everybody loved to give her respect and credit.
I know who you're talking about.
Eve, the Pitbull was Eve was trash to me, man. Like I respect her hustle as far as, you know, TV and everything she's doing, and you know, she leveled up and married, you know, some rich dude. You know, all respect to her, you know what I'm saying, for getting the money. But as far as her music, I never saw Eve. Eve should never be on the Rough Riders. She should have never been on that label, man.
She had a couple of songs I like, but I would never put her in no category. She ain't.
Who's that girl? Fuck out of here, man. All her hooks were corny as hell, man. Yeah.
Now that song she made when she was like, we were like, it would take over your mind, which was like when the girl died.
That was good as far as domestic violence and all that. Yeah, Love is Blind.
Oh, wait a minute, what y'all talking about? I'm talking about Blow Your Mind with her and Gwen Stefani.
You don't remember the song she had? She talked about domestic violence.
I don't like songs like that. I hate a motivational speech ass song. Boo. Only song I like that was Self Destruction. That's it.
Right. Yeah, man.
But had a baby, all this shit. Boo.
Right. But shout out to everybody, man. It was so many people that commented as far as the top 5 female list of all time, as far as MCs, man. Shout out to everybody, man. And then, you know, we're going to have another banging ass question of the week coming up this week for you guys, man. We got a few minutes left in the show, man. Let me give you guys a quick rundown. NFL scoreboard for week 4. And as y'all know, my Cowboys got the brakes beat off our ass. 49-38. We lost today to the Cleveland Browns. It's not looking good for the Cowboys, man. 1-3 on this young season. Bengals over the Jaguars. Brandon was so upset by the Cowboys, he had to get up, man. He had to get leave for it. Bengals 33-25 over the Jaguars. Saints in a comeback win over the Lions, 35-29. Man, the Seahawks, man, Russell Wilson already early season favorite for the MVP award. He's on a tear this year right now. Seahawks are 4-0 after beating Miami 31-23. Buccaneers, Tom Brady and them 38-31 over your Chargers, Lee. The Ravens over the Washington football team 31-17. Panthers over the Cardinals 31-21. The Vikings, they get off the snide and get their first win of the season 31-23 over the winless Texans. Texans are now 0-4. And that coach is going to be losing his job pretty soon, the way it's going down there in Houston for Bill O'Brien. Rams over the Giants 17-9. Colts beat the Bears 19-11. Bills over the Raiders 30-23. Sunday night football tonight, you got the Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Trash-ass 49ers, man. Hate them, man. They do anything right now. Thursday night football happened earlier this week. Broncos over the Jets 37-28. And, of course, talking about COVID, Cam Newton. The Patriots quarterback, he tested positive for corona, so they had to reschedule the game for tomorrow. Patriots Chiefs tomorrow at 6:00, and also Falcons Packers, also Monday Night Football tomorrow on ESPN, and also NBA Finals. I didn't get a chance to talk about LeBron. Maybe we'll save it for next week. But right now, Lakers up 2-0. In the best of 7 series against the Miami Heat down there in the bubble. NBA Finals going on right now. Miami is up 22-9 right now. First quarter, about 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Miami down 0-2 in the series. So right now, they're just playing for pride. They're just trying to win one game. They got some injuries going on, so they don't really have a chance to beat the Lakers. And it looks like LeBron is going to get his 4th ring next week sometime, or this week, later on this week. And the Lakers will have their 17th championship banner in their franchise history. Lee, am I wrong for saying that this shouldn't count for LeBron?
I don't think so. I don't think you are. I think. I mean, no, actually, I think you might be a little bit wrong.
Okay.
But
am I hating a little bit?
It definitely, look, as everybody said, NBA has done it right when it comes to bringing back sports. And I've watched a couple of these games, and it really has been a lot of fun to watch these NBA games.
Yeah. No doubt,
so
man.
I think it should count. I think it should count. In my opinion, it doesn't put him on the list of a top 10 greatest player ever. But
so he's not in your top 10?
He is definitely not in my top 10.
Oh shit, we're gonna save that. We're gonna talk about that next week, man. That's interesting that you would say that. I just thought he would be in everybody's, at least top 10, you know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that, man. Shout out to my man Daryl Early, man. He said, yeah, it counts if LeBron wins a ring down there in the bubble, man. And my man Daryl, man, shout out to them. We gotta get them on the show soon. He got his own podcast also, man, called In the Clutch, a show he does with Sharita Miller, our friend Stacy and Brandon, and also my man T Will. They do a show called In the Clutch, man. They do it every Saturday, I believe at 3:00. So shout out to my man Daryl Early, man. We're gonna get them on, man, and chop it up with them one day soon. But man, that's gonna do it for us, man. Unpopular opinions coming up, man. Then we're gonna get on down. I gotta pay y'all overtime, man. We went over 7:00. Let's go ahead and jump into the unpopular opinions.
Why you rushing? P Valley and shit ain't on. What you finna go?
I ain't about to watch Lovecraft Country.
What you finna go? You ain't already watched that? I thought you got some trim waiting on you.
Nah, I ain't got shit. What I tell you is be myself and I up in here.
Oh, so you
know what? You just putting all my personal business out there tonight.
Oh, Melba. My
nigga. Be myself and I, baby.
You know I Jax.
You know what? So nasty.
As fuck.
Brandon,
unpopular opinion.
Your mic is
2
muted,
minutes to go ahead and speak your piece. Say whatever you want to say. Let's start it off with Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't got really anything super, super crazy today. All I will say is to all of the fans of The Walking Dead season finale tonight. Walking Dead World Beyond starts after that. It's October. Halloween is my favorite holiday, so I love horror movies. Walking Dead, watch it tonight. It's going to be amazing.
Wait a minute, it's a new Walking Dead after that Walking Dead go off?
Yep.
Beyond or something.
World Beyond. It's like Degrassi. It's like Degrassi. it's Degrassi for zombies.
I might inbox you then.
I don't think I'm gonna watch that.
Do Fear the Walking Dead still come on? Fear the Walking Dead. Did you watch it?
It's still on. I don't know when it's coming back, but Fear the Walking Dead is still coming back.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I ain't mean to.
Y'all good. Y'all good. Go ahead, Brandon.
Tis the season, people. It's fall time. So the fall brings us the gray sweatpants. Ladies, the gray sweatpants is not lingerie. Men, make the women respect y'all. Wear your gray sweatpants freely and don't be disrespected.
And protect your hoodies.
Know your worth.
Yeah, and that too.
Know your worth, King. Yeah.
Right.
Know your worth out here.
I'm a dick watcher. My mama, before she died, she watched dicks too. Me, her, and my sister. She watched dicks, baby. Yes, Lord.
You know what? What you got, man? 2 minutes, Stacey. Let's go.
So Megan Thee Stallion was on Saturday Night Live yesterday. I looked at a little bit of it. I haven't finished it, but she did a little tribute, her little Black Lives Matter little tribute thing. But hers is more so like dedicated to protecting the black woman, right? So when I was looking at it, and she put, what's the nigga name, the DA in Kentucky that won't do nothing about it?
Daniel Cameron.
Yeah, but yeah. She had his name up real big behind like the backdrop, and she was just talking about how he doesn't protect the black woman, just in general. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, right? I remember that we talked about this before. Unfortunately, a lot of times when you naked, men don't really want to protect you as opposed to when you're clothed. It's just what it is. I didn't make this rule up, but like if you got, I'm gonna use Monica for an example, or Brandy, and you got Megan Thee Stallion. they both kind of send a different message, right? And a different view. It seems like if it was something that somebody that needed to be protected, that in most cases, it seems as though you're going to get that one that's closed because she seems more virtuous than the one who kind of sorted and put her shit out there. It's like, you talking all this shit, you can handle yourself, right? I think that a lot of times people think that way, because I do too. I mean, I shouldn't, I know, but it is what it is. It's just like first nature. If you see someone that's more virtuous or may seem to be, and they may be a motherfucker, who knows, but just based on your appearance, sometimes that can hinder how a motherfucker fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right, but that was just something that I observed. I'm like, damn, man, you got a good point. But I'm looking at you, man, you fine as fuck. I love the way she flow. A lot of folks say she got a dick and all that. That ain't your business. You think she got a dick, then just make sure that you ain't got no pussy, and vice versa, or whatever. But my thing is, I still couldn't really buy into the Black Power thing because she was naked. And I was like, I hear you, but that curl just don't quite curl. Yeah, I couldn't really. So, and again, back with the protection piece, I know we talked about that before, but again, how do you protect somebody? How? What does that mean? Does that mean every Black woman or every woman? What does that look like? So I'm like, yeah, I hear you, but what you talking about though, man? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So that was just what I saw. I love her to death, and I know a lot of women are provocatively dressed. Doesn't mean that they deserve to be raped or anything like that or mistreated. But your first instance, if you got somebody that's more virtuous and they're standing in front of you, you're more prone to help them cross the street than you are that naked motherfucker. It's just what it is. Men or women, it's just how it is. So anyway, that's all.
And you know what? We got to talk about this next week. Then, with you bringing that up, we got to talk about the video. Get your booty to the pole.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dave Chappelle still said, "I am not a whore, but you sure is wearing the whole uniform."
Right, exactly. So it kind of it makes you. It's the thing of respect, right. And it's just. I mean, it is what it is. Like, although I'm a freaking motherfucker, like I'm really. If you always, Anyway, if like for me, I'm clothed most of the time. I don't be half-ass nigga, but I talk freaking a motherfucker. But just on sight, a nigga gonna probably be more respectful to me than somebody who may not even talk freaking be half nigga. Right. It's just, just one of those things, if you will, I guess.
Absolutely.
And you can't fix it. So how do we stop it? Shit, you don't. Shit, you don't. It is what it is.
Speaking of how do we fix it, and you guys, man, everybody's final take, y'all did a really good job with that, man. Y'all put some thought into those final unpopular opinions tonight. But speaking of how we fix it, man, how do we fix this goddamn crime here in Memphis? Like, this shit is getting ridiculous at this point. I don't know if you guys heard last night. Somebody got the shooting at a goddamn haunted house. Who the fuck shoots at a haunted house, man?
It was real scary.
Like, this shit is getting crazy. I've always been such a big proponent of Memphis. Memphis gets a bad look. You know what I'm saying? When I go other places, oh, you live in Memphis? Oh, First 48. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, right? And I'm like, but nah, Memphis is cool. Like, it has its good, it has its bad, just like any city. But man, when I tell you, when I hear stuff like that from the news last night about the haunted house shooting and all these innocent lives that are being lost, in gun violence, man, just over dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the way things have gone down in this city for a number of years. It makes it hard to defend Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes it hard when I go other places to be like, nah, Memphis ain't that bad, but I mean, this shit is ridiculous, and I don't know what's the answer at this point. I don't know how we can prevent this or how can we slow this down, because it's like this new generation, they don't think. They just, you know what I'm saying? They soft, they act on impulse, and there's no regard for human life at all, and I'm never going to give up on Memphis, even if I move away. You know what I'm saying? One day soon, like, I would never, ever talk bad or talk down Memphis. Like, I've had so many firsts that happened here. I've had so many great things that happened here in my lifetime, in my 20 years of being here in Memphis. So I will always have love for the city. But, I mean, with shit like this that's going on, man, it makes you think, like, is there any hope? You know what I'm saying?
No, man. This shit work.
Is there any hope?
Man, look. what Cool Breeze say? Listen to your corner and watch for the hook. Get out the fucking way, man. Protect your family. That's all you can do if you ain't gonna move.
It just makes you want to holler, man. Just throw up both your hands, man. That's all you can really do in regards to volunteering methods. Yeah.
We still better than Nashville.
Hey, man. But that's going to do it, man. That's going to do it. Another great show, man. Thank everybody that tuned in and watched. After the show, it's already on YouTube right now. We're streaming live on YouTube, but I'll chop up some clips, some of the best moments of tonight's show, and we'll post them on YouTube and on Facebook throughout the week. And, man, we just appreciate everybody, man. Everybody showing love, everybody that tuned in, man. You guys, y'all the best, man. And we're going to choose a member of the week tomorrow. We'll do a little vote after the show, and we'll see who's going to be member of the week. We'll see. This week we need, we got to pick a dude this week, right? We got to pick a guy. I think I know who Stacey want to pick already.
It shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm putting my vote. Look, I'm putting my vote in for Valencia. What's up, Valencia?
This guy.
Don't hit the genuine. Hit the genuine, my pony.
You want to meet up this week?
Hey, man, I don't know what we do with y'all, man. But as always, for my guy, Lee, the teacher Johnson, for the homie, Brandon Steele, for my girl, the Millie Jackson of Facebook, Stacey Camille Twa, I am your host, Jonathan C. Smith. And we want to remind each and every one of you guys, all of our essential lights out there, you are all essential as fuck. And we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. We're going to do this thing again. Same time, same place, next Sunday, 6 o'clock. Tune in live right here on Facebook and YouTube, man. It's going to go down. It's going to be a great show. I'm telling you. Next week's show is going to be the one that a lot of people going to talk about for a while, man. So y'all make sure y'all we're not going to have no Chocolate Thunder and Horseman is not going to be on the show next week, Stacey.
I don't think Chocolate Thunder stripping no more. It's a real strip. Kind of real in Memphis. But I'm just asking. I volunteer my face for the dick slapping.
And on that note, hey, y'all have a wonderful night, a wonderful week, and we're gonna see y'all again next Sunday, man. Next Sunday at 6. We out, man.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Protect your hoodies.
Know your worth, King.
Hey.
All right, my guy.